Will Lucid recover from the crash in the next trading session? Subscribe to our channel Stocks 101 and let's find out together. First, we'll discuss some news regarding the company, but in case you're just looking for the chart analysis, you can simply skip to this timestamp. The first news we have is that Lucid has revealed its flagship EV, the Lucid Air Sapphire Edition. A few key points about this one beast of a car, according to the company, are that it will do 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2 seconds and 0 to 100 in under 4 seconds. This is particularly impressive because the car is not exactly a sports car but rather a luxury sedan. Not to mention that this car can easily destroy Tesla's Model S Plaid. The price for the Sapphire Edition is expected to start at $249K, which is higher than the Grand Touring Performance by $69,000. The second news we have is about the Stoxx Friday performance. Starting the session at $18.23, the Friday session ended in a beaten up state at $16.75, going down by 8.12%. It's important to note that Lucid was not the only EV stock that crashed. Tesla and Rivian also ended up in the reds, mostly due to a mess that Rivian made. In simple words, Rivian cancelled the pre-orders of the R1T EV pickup truck, and going a step forward, it cancelled further sales of the truck as well. This of course sparked heat, and as a result the stock took a hit. But this is just one theory and it might not really be the true reason. With that out of the way, let's get straight into the analysis. So as you guys can see right here, we have entered the chart, and first we'll analyze the 1-day chart, and as always then we'll move on to the 1-hour chart, and as always we'll end it off with the 5-minute chart for our intraday fellows. Now before we get into the indicators and stuff, I first want to show you guys a few levels that I'll be looking at through this entire analysis, and I can pretty much say that they're the range of the stock for the moment. So the first level that I want to give you guys would be a resistance level. It would be somewhere around $22, so remember this range. The next level would be a support. This would be, I would say, the second or third support at $13.2. The next support would be somewhere around $15.2. Next support would be somewhere around this range of $16.8. And another resistance would be somewhere around here at $20.6. So the first thing that you guys can see right here is that we are range bound currently. We are pretty much bound in these two levels. And as you guys can see, most of our movements are in between these levels, going up and back, up and back, up and back. We're not making any higher highs or higher lows. Sure, we make some higher highs, but then again, we make lower highs, and that pretty much breaks the entire point of it. But if we dig in closer on the month of August, you can see that again, we are range bound, but some of these candles are pretty much on the same entire range. But you guys can see that there is some volatility, right? Some volatility is still appearing. We missed this particular trend, right? We, kind of got pulled back from here. Then we got pulled back over here. And I personally believe that the scenario is currently turning bearish because this was a lot of seller volume. And as you guys already know that on Friday, as we already discussed in the first part of the video, the stock crashed. Even though this was caused because of Rivian, I personally believe that this is enough to cause fear amongst investors and make them sell the stock. But the problem here is, according to my experience, if a stock gets well over 4 red candles, it likely triggers a bearish sentiment among its investors. So if we get one more bearish candle, be it on Monday, then we might trigger a bear trend, and in case we break this support level, we might touch this support level as well. If we bounce back from this, there is pretty much a potential to get back to this level, and my personal prediction on this chart for the long range would probably be between $26 and $28. So let me mark that for you guys. Let's see, $28 to $26. That would be my prediction. Now, keeping this target in our minds, let's head into the 1-hour chart and analyze what exactly went wrong on Friday. Now we have come into the 1-hour chart, and if you guys can see right here, I have opened the Elliot wave indicator, and it shows us that this downtrend that was caused on Friday was pretty much important as well to create this Elliot pattern. Now, as you guys know that after Elliot patterns, the stock usually recover. So I personally believe that this support point, the fact that it ended at this particular support level, shows us that there might be a chance of a rebound on Monday, but just in case of a bad day, we might see it, as I told you guys, crossing this level, and then again, boom, boom, we might get back into the $15 range. That is really bad for the stock. Now, if we go into more detail into the 1-hour chart, I'll show you guys a little something. We went down, 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 a little recovery, and then we started going down again. The last candle was a red one. Now, this particularly means that the next day might open with a red candle because, as you guys already know, that post-market orders will likely result into the pre-market scenario. And if the post-market orders are, due to this, then mostly investors will be in fear and they would probably short the stock or sell their existing shares. Now, to dig deeper, let's head right into the 5-minute chart. Now, as you guys can see right here, we have opened the 5-minute chart, and this is probably the most clearest picture of the entire scenario. As you guys can see right here, this is how the trend went. Fear kicked in, the stock went down, 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 showed signs of a bearish trend. It made lower highs and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And as you guys can see, it ended the day off at a lower low as well. And I personally believe that this might exactly prove my point that the stock will go down again and we might not be able to beat this resistance level, since as you guys can see, we are already under this level and it had turned from a support to a resistance level. Now, before ending this off, let me give you guys a few predictions and how I believe this will turn up and what the scenarios will be. Now, I'll jump quickly back into the 1-day chart to show you guys the scenarios. Now, as you guys can see right here, we are back into the 1-day chart. The first possibility I believe would happen is the most likely one in my eyes. I personally believe that the stock will go down over here in this range, hover in here for some time, and once things get settled, we might just get back into this range and then we might kick off. And again, I've told you guys that my price target is somewhere around $26, so that might become a reality over here. The second price target, which would be in a bearish scenario, would probably be between this range of $15 to $13. Wait, let me just get this straight. Now, I believe that if we are not able to break this resistance, we might go down, test this support. If we fail to test this support, or rather if the support fails in general, we'll get over here into the $13 range. Then it might be a bit difficult to recover. The third and the last scenario would be the most bullish one, and my highest target for the stock would probably be somewhere around the $36 range. Now let me explain this real quick. Now, as you guys can see right here, when the stock peaked back in November 2021, this was the most averaged out area, and I personally believe that this averaged out area might occur once again before we head into the big numbers, but I hardly believe that the stock will head into the big numbers anytime soon. So the $36 target might be achieved a bit late, probably in 2023 or maybe 2024 even, but I personally believe that we can achieve the $26 target by the end of this year. So my final price prediction for Lucid would be $26, as I already discussed, but remember that this is just my own opinion and not financial advice. So do let me know what you guys think about my analysis in the comments down below. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel Stox 101, and I will see you guys in the next video as always.